has ended successfully. Skynet system is ready to use. We'll start in 3, 2, 1.
Marty McFly had always been an enigma to those around him. He was the cool kid in town, with his signature style and an air of mystery that seemed to follow him wherever he went. But what nobody knew was that there was much more to Marty than met the eye. As a child, Marty had always been fascinated by time travel. He would spend hours reading books on the subject, dreaming of one day being able to journey through time and experience history firsthand. Little did he know that his dreams were about to become a reality. One day, while exploring an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town, Marty stumbled upon an old DeLorean time machine. It had been hidden away for years, waiting for someone like Marty to discover it and bring it back to life. Excited by the possibilities, Marty spent months tinkering with the machine, trying to get it to work. He poured all of his time and energy into the project, neglecting his schoolwork and his friends in the process. But he was determined to make the time machine work, no matter the cost. Finally, after countless sleepless nights and endless trial and error, Marty succeeded. The DeLorean sprang to life, its engine roaring as it prepared to take its first trip through time. Without hesitation, Marty climbed into the driver's seat and set the machine for the year 1955. As he raced through time, the world around him began to change. The familiar streets of his hometown were replaced by the quaint, idyllic setting of 1950s Hill Valley. Marty marveled at the sight, taking in the sights and sounds of the past with wonder. But his joy was short-lived. As he explored the town, Marty realized that his presence in the past had unintended consequences. By meddling with the past, he had inadvertently altered the course of history, setting into motion a chain of events that threatened to destroy everything he knew and loved. Determined to make things right, Marty set out to undo his mistake. He raced against time, trying to set things right before it was too late. But he soon realized that he couldn't do it alone. With the help of a brilliant scientist named Emmett Brown, Marty worked to fix the timeline and restore order to the universe. Together, they traveled through time, facing danger and adventure at every turn. They encountered legendary figures like Elvis Presley, Albert Einstein, and even President John F. Kennedy, all while trying to fix the timeline and prevent disaster. As time passed, Marty continued to use the time machine to explore the past and the future. He became a master of time travel, and his adventures became the stuff of legend. But he always felt a sense of sadness when he thought of his old friend, Doc Brown. Doc had disappeared from Hill Valley years before, leaving behind nothing but a cryptic message and a strange, unexplained legacy. Marty had always wondered what had happened to him, but he had never been able to find any answers. One day, while exploring the distant future, Marty stumbled upon a shocking discovery. He found a recording made by Doc himself, explaining the truth about his disappearance. According to the recording, Doc had not simply vanished into thin air. He had discovered a shocking secret about the nature of time travel, one that threatened to destroy the very fabric of the universe. In order to prevent disaster, Doc had sacrificed himself, traveling back in time to stop a catastrophic event from occurring. Marty was stunned by the revelation. He had always known that Doc was a genius, but he had never imagined that he would be capable of such a heroic act. Marty knew that he had to honor his friend's sacrifice, no matter the cost. With a heavy heart, Marty set the time machine for the past, determined to find Doc and thank him for his incredible sacrifice. But he soon discovered that the past was a dangerous place, full of unexpected twists and turns. As he journeyed back in time, Marty encountered a new group of enemies, determined to use the power of time travel for their own nefarious purposes. They saw Marty as a threat, a meddling outsider who needed to be eliminated. But Marty was not deterred. With his trademark courage and quick thinking, he fought back against his enemies, using his knowledge of the past and his mastery of time travel to stay one step ahead of them at all times. In the end, Marty succeeded in his quest. He found Doc, alive and well, and he thanked him for his incredible sacrifice. The two friends embraced, tears streaming down their faces as they marveled at the power of time and the bonds of friendship. And as Marty returned to his own time, he knew that he would never forget the incredible journey he had undertaken, the sacrifices he had made, and the incredible friend he had found in Doc Brown. For Marty McFly, the adventure had only just begun. As Marty bid farewell to Doc and prepared to leave the past behind, he stumbled upon an incredible discovery. Hidden away in a secret chamber beneath the streets of Hill Valley, he found a futuristic mechanical horse unlike anything he had ever seen before. The horse gleamed in the dim light, its metallic surface glinting with an otherworldly shine. Marty could feel the power emanating from the machine, a sense of energy and possibility that he had never experienced before. As he examined the horse more closely, Marty realized that it was not just a machine. It was a time-traveling device, capable of traveling through space and time in ways that the DeLorean could only dream of. Marty was overcome with excitement. He knew that he had stumbled upon something incredible, something that could change the course of history forever. And he knew that he had to use the horse to its full potential. With a sense of determination, Marty climbed onto the horse's back and set the controls for the distant future. He felt the machine's engines hum to life, and he was launched into a dizzying journey through time and space. As he traveled through the ages, Marty encountered incredible new worlds and civilizations. He witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birth of new technologies, and the unfolding of history in all its glory and tragedy. But he also encountered new enemies, determined to steal the power of the mechanical horse for their own nefarious purposes. They saw Marty as a threat, a potential rival who needed to be eliminated at all costs. Marty fought back with all his might, using the incredible power of the mechanical horse to stay one step ahead of his enemies at all times. He traveled through time and space, bending the laws of physics and defying the very fabric of the universe in his quest to protect the horse and keep it out of the wrong hands. In the end, Marty emerged victorious. He had defeated his enemies and protected the mechanical horse, ensuring that its incredible power would remain safe and secure for generations to come. And as he returned to his own time, Marty knew that he had become something more than just a time traveler. He had become a hero, a defender of the universe, and a master of the greatest technology of all time, the mechanical horse.